Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Alright, the first thing we're going to do here, I've never had a reason to do it before, but we can go ahead and give a sticker to our boy Physical Goku Black right here. Now that Super EZAs are a thing, these very old Dokkan Fests, I don't have stickers on all of them. So I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to build up my supply of stickers because I don't need them for EZAs anymore. Well, now I'm going to need them for Super EZAs, so... There we go. Okay, so we have Physical Goku Black. We have the sticker, and of course the, you know, kind of like the Super EZA border looks very, very good. We love that Dokkan does that. Alright, so let's just take a look at the build I went for Goku Black. Now, we need to just talk about this right away. I think that Goku Black's design is terrible. I think it's horrible. I'm not saying he's a bad character. He's gonna be bad. He is bad. Nothing like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that his design is bad. And, like, they're expecting you to run a bad team. Or what I consider a bad team. Now, the way this guy is set up, you're not actually gonna get great value from any ability. I do think, of course, I mean, the best way to utilize this guy would be like a floating support type character with full dodge. But, unlike Kid Buu, who I think you could pound dodge on him and he's gonna end up being fine... I don't think the same is going to be true for this Goku Black. I don't. I think a little bit of cheeky dodge to potentially save him from one of these big killing super attacks is a good idea. But I think going too much dodge actually would be a bad idea. Now, crits, I guess, could be a little bit okay. He'll be able to build up crit as he gets hit, though. I guess I could lower it. But, I mean, this feels right. We could see how things look. I could always just slightly adjust. And then additional... remember that Goku Black, it's, I mean, I could just show it, but it's not the greatest. He does greatly lower attack and defense, which is definitely helpful. I do see people kind of, like, talk like these are like, oh, you're winning the fight. When, like, no. Like, it helps for sure, but, like, it's not like all right, Gogeta can't kill us now. Like, that's not what happens. Like, yeah, we could debuff him. So, like, maybe we could go more additional. I do think a must is probably the raw defense. Like, I think that those, you're going to want those. So, I would heavily encourage the bronze and gold equips that I have. Copy those. And then the rest of it, you can do whatever you want to. But you're not getting great value from additional crit or dodge from this guy. Like, his design is not good. And it leads to potential system really not being that good for him, I think. Like, it's just a lot of it. The problem is making this guy need to get hit is just like a killing blow. By the way, if this guy's going to be very effective, we need to run him on a full Super Bosses team, essentially. So, let's hop to it. Real quick, I just want to point this out. So, this is what we have in terms of Goku Black's 200% leaders. So the Super Bosses domain shenanigans are going to be huge at play here. Notice that Physical Goku Black is not on Broly's 200%, which, I mean, we could still run double Broly, but the real value in running double Broly is that you're able to cycle in characters like Beast and Gogeta and Evolution Blue Vegeta and stuff like that, right? Which I guess, considering we want to run full Super Bosses, we don't really need to do. But the thought of me running double Physical Goku Black, it's just... bro, like, are the friend units going to have Big Bad Bosses level 10? Like, this is going to be a nightmare, man. Bingo. We're in business. This is the friend Goku Black. Level 10 links. Mostly crit. I'll take it. Let's go. Alright, let's test out Super EZA Physical Goku Black. Let's see how good this boy is going to look. He's in the second rotation. I'll just go ahead and skip to the second rotation then. Alright, guys, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. Now, this is what we like to see. So, let's review. Topo is Rainbow Orb changing. Remember, Topo is significantly weaker just on a Super Bosses team like this. But, I mean, we could get away with it. Once he goes into God Topo, he's still, you know, really good God Topo. But without his intro in base, he's going to be a little bit weaker. And Physical Goku Black is creating Rainbow Orbs, and he is a support. Like, that's really good. So it's like a character like this is what Super Bosses needs. But, okay, we got very lucky, too. Because Goku Black, okay, we see he has 100k defense right away. Now, you guys know that's obviously very bad. So what that means is there's no way, he's going to look better once he gets orbs, but there's no way that we can cheekily put this guy in, like, slot 1 or anything like that. If we have the full field of orbs or something, maybe. Here, let's just get orbs, and then we could talk. We'll start chatting away. All right, now, physical Rose Goku Black certainly is going to be better next to this base Goku Black. I mean, we have most of our links activated. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So we have Fear and Faith, Nightmare. That's Kamehameha, which is not activated. Prepared for Battle, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle. So we're looking good. We have all our links up except for Kamehameha. These two are going to share a lot of links next to each other. That's very good. All right, now Goku Black, remember, is essentially a nuking character. So that's where he's going to start to look a lot better. We'll be able to get 9 orbs. So let's just get the 9 orbs, see what his defense goes to, and then we could talk more. So he's up to 500k. So Goku Black, right? He gets 50% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. Then he will randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, plus an additional 10% attack and defense per key sphere obtained if there's a Goku family category enemy or all allies are super bosses. So he is designed to be a super bosses character only. I have no problem with that, but I wish they would have made him a lot stronger. If you're going to restrict him only to super bosses, they could have went crazy with this guy. They could have given him a lot more, in my opinion. Because I've been saying it for months, and it's true. Every character looks worse on super bosses. It's a factual statement. Every character looks worse than they actually are on super bosses. So they could have given Goku Black a lot more and just rainbow orb changing and an extra 10% attack and defense per key sphere. So we got 9 orbs. He got 60% attack and defense, 60% attack and defense per orb. Then he gets 150% defense when collecting 3 key spheres. That also triggered. All right, let's just... We have plenty of orbs around. I mean, that's it. Listen, if every turn our field of orbs are going to look like this, you know, we could do pretty good. Remember that physical Goku Black in this fight in particular performs really well because his Ki Blast nullification, right? All right, so let's see how Goku Black does. Again, now he needs to get hit, too. He gets 1 key and 30% attack and defense with each attack received, up to 5 key and 150% attack and defense. It's just, like, dude, 5 hits on this character, it's just a lot. Now, the defense we saw that he had, the 500k defense or whatever, that is it for him, huh? Because... like, he doesn't get defense from his super attack effect. Well, no, the 150% defense, it's when attacking with 3 or more key spheres. So once Goku Black actually attacks, that's when he's going to get the 150%. I think that this guy is better than people give him credit for, but again, his design is bad. So we do get the hit him potential system additional. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. I actually do not want dodges here, and we didn't get any perfect. All right, so, okay. One thing that's going to be an issue with this Goku Black is, you guys know, typically, most attacks are going to be up front in slot 1. The reason for that is because there's 2 spots they could attack slot 1 compared to every other spot where they could just attack, you know, there's 1 slot for the boss to attack, right? So, you're going to see more attacks in slot 1. This Goku Black cannot go in slot 1 unless we get really good luck where they're not attacking before we get to attack. I think that this Goku Black will be a fine character if we're able to get him a fair amount of orbs, and if you're able to get those hits in early. But if you're not, I think it's going to be looking really, really bad for this guy. I do think that this World Tour is going to... Nullify? Yep, nice. I do think that this World Tour is going to be a nightmare. I do. I think it's gonna get really bad, unfortunately. Let's just aim to kill... We'll kill Vegeta right here. So I don't need to worry about saving orbs or anything like that. We're just going to go ahead and kill Vegeta right here. And then we'll be on Evolution Blue Vegeta. I guess I could just transform physical Rose. One thing about, well, one thing to keep in mind is Rose only has his Ki Blast nullification in base. He actually does not. Damn, Zamasu, we got pretty bad luck. Okay. Huh. One thing about physical Goku Black is he's only got the Ki Blast nullification in base. He doesn't have the Ki Blast nullification in his domain. And I do think that Evolution Blue Vegeta could just super and, like, kill him. Just annihilate him. Even, well, I mean, we are going to have all links up, though. And remember, the base physical Goku Black, he is supporting as well. He gives extreme class allies 3 ki and 30% defense. I'm going to read the rest of his passive once we get to this next turn. I probably should have just skipped this turn. Are we not going to kill Vegeta for real? I can't believe Zamasu didn't do more. We're not getting any crits, of course. I would prefer to just kill this Vegeta and move on to the next phase, but... You got a crit, Broly. I mean, you have full crit, buddy. Okay. Well, he crit when he needed to. Sure. We'll take it. We'll take it. Finally. My God. Okay. We have Broly Chan Lemo here as well. Yeah. Okay. Well. Damn, we kind of got pretty bad luck because... Again, if we finish going over Goku Black's passive, which I didn't finish it. So remember, he gets a 1 ki, 30% attack, and even to each attack received, which is up to 220. So he's going to be able to hit a lot harder, and his defense is going to be a lot higher. Now that we got those, we have 4 out of the 5 hits to fully build, to build that up. He gets a 20% chance to crit every time he gets hit 3 times in battle, but that's not. That's like a. It's deceptive because again this is a normal turn right here. Like when you go through a fight, physical Goku Black, he can't. We're not running him in slot 1. We're not going to be able to run him in slot 1. So it's like he's not going to get the 15 hits it takes to be full crit. I don't know. He also randomly changes key spheres of a certain type other than physical to physical when there's a superclass enemy. Which, we got no value out of this. He's a double orb changer. He creates rainbow orbs, and he creates physical orbs. And look at the field of orbs we got. So, we're definitely going to transform with him. It is a Goku Black showcase, so we can play this. It's fine. Let's go. Alright, so now we'll get another Rainbow Orb changing ability here. Let's see what we get. We're going to get buffs for physical Goku Black. Okay, that helped. That helped quite a bit. Alright, damn. Bro, I'm tempted to just... Yeah. Let's just... I'm a little nervous about Domain Goku Black in slot 1 against this Vegeta. I am against this Vegeta. I know that, okay, so we've got a pretty decent thing, right? Like, I could hit this, and then with Rose, we could get, the other, but remember, this is the super easy Goku Black showcase, so I'm gonna get this, because it's 1 more orb, even though I know Domain Goku Black needs, right, rainbows. I got it, but it's, again, we're showcasing the middle Goku Black, not Rose at the end. So he's up to 1.5 million defense there, huh? Alright, so there's a lot going into this. He's not fully built up either. He needs to take 1 hit. So Broly, Chi, and Lemo, we got their defensive support plus their Rainbow Orb support. So 2 supports, boom. Plus, physical Goku Black's domain is up as well, which is giving us its 20% of stats. Yeah, we're getting 20% of stats, because it's what? 10% attack and events for super bosses, and then extra 10% attack and events if it's extreme class, right? Just getting the 20% from there. Alright, not bad. And then remember, I mean, he gets 150% defense when attacking, so... I would argue that this guy is a lot better than people thought he was. This is a juice turn, but I mean, this is not unrealistic or something like that. Remember, Broly, Shine, Lemo, if you can supply them with orbs, they're big time because of that. Now, also keep in mind, Broly, Shine, Lemo, Super right here, and then they're going to give 10% damage reduction to the entire rotation. Well, it's if they're movie boss or super bosses, but we're running full super bosses. Man, how strong is physical Goku Black on this rotation? Super easy at Goku Black. I mean, I think Gogeta would still kill him if he supered. But that's 25? We got the crit. We get the hidden potential system anyway. I mean, he looks pretty good to me. We're fully built up. Bam. He seems decent. If it wasn't just that we have to run him on full super bosses, I mean, when we like fight Beast Gohan, like the Beast Gohan fights, like we're not gonna need to run full super bosses for him. I guess what I could do in that instance is we'd probably run double Tech Fusions and Zamasu is what I'd do, and then we'd mix, get some Fat Boo and Boo tanks and stuff like that when we fight Beast. Because remember, there's the two of those. There's also, you know, Supreme Battle Spectacle UI Goku that we could fight and stuff like that. All right, this is tough. This is where Topo is in trouble here. Potentially. Maybe I'm probably underrating Topo a bit. This is where the domain update is just, well, even if the domain update was up, Zamasu would not be able to transform. It's most likely... Yeah, let's do this. I don't want to kill... I would like to get one more turn out of Goku Black. Super Easy 8. We didn't see enough. Because we didn't even see Super Easy 8 Goku Black fully built up. Right? Like, he's still... I mean, he only had to get one more hit, but... Okay. So... I'll probably, I mean, this went pretty well. We fought a legitimate boss. You guys have seen. I like this as the showcase stage. We've seen numerous characters get killed in here. Good characters. Because this Vegeta is trouble. This Vegeta is trouble. And, I mean, the Goku Blacks kind of handled him. To be fair, this is a great fight for Rose, because both phases of Vegeta, he's a Ki Blast super attack merchant. So... Goku Black has a 70% chance to just say, get the fuck out of here, Vegeta. So that's why I put Zamasu. Goku Black in front of the super would do much better than Zamasu, since Goku Black, again, has a 70% chance to just say, get that shit out of here. Alright. Yep, we got it. There's the super. Yep, there it is. Okay, Goku Black will be fine. He's gonna nullify it. We're fine. We're fine. He's nullifying it. Okay. Double digits afterwards is pretty good. Because remember, Vegeta neuters your defense when he supers. Okay, we had a 70% chance to nullify it. Didn't really work out so well, unfortunately. You know, like the Mayans said, it is what it is. But, you know what that does? Is this. I guess we should be safe, huh? That worked out pretty well for us. And then we could hit this. What? The 7 too? And then there you go. Huh. We'll see how things are going to go. There's a reason I do the world tour, right? Like when we just jump into like the showcase setting and like, oh, like, you know, let's see and shit like that. Remember, we're getting, so, you know, we have support from Broly-chan Limo and we have support from Rose Goku Black's domain still as well. I don't think we're in any danger. Well, Goku Black would just live the super flat out. We're fine. So far from what we've seen from him, too, 52 million. I have no issue with the build, either. 30 million crit. But yeah, I mean, I saw... Yeah. Okay. Now, again, remember, it's... When we go into the toughest fights, it's very easy that things could just go bad. We can get crushed. But, I mean, that... Like, Goku Black has definitely got potential. I mean, we were able to combo with Broly and Lemo's full field of orb. I mean, that turn, Goku Black's defense at the start of turn, it's only Gogeta who's sunning him. Or I guess the STR Beast Gohan. Because they're both... Remember, Goku Black is the worst typing to beat. And of course, Cell Max, this Goku Black is, you know, basically unrunnable against Cell Max. Alright. I mean, I'm just going to tell you guys flat out. Is he good enough? The answer is yes. But it's just, the problem is super bosses. It's, you know, we've gone over it. I mean, we could do one more run. Just like another, I think I'll just maybe, we don't really need to do any juicing because we just saw it naturally. I'm going to just hop into Supreme Battle Spectacle UI Goku, which is a similar level difficulty fight as Vegeta, just to get a couple more turns of Goku Black. But, I mean, early results look good. It does look good. One thing to keep in mind, though, okay, and as long as we got these, all I care about is that you're level 10 links, really. Boom. As long as we've got that, we'll have a good shot. All right, I'll come back when Goku Black's on rotation. Oh, it's right away. Okay, sure. This is good because we're going to see some different rotation, stuff like that. Now, this is a fight. Remember, if you're fighting a Goku family character, you don't have to run full super bosses with him. Oh, this is... Oh, we play, sure. Okay. So, yeah, remember, Topo is Rainbow Orb changing as well. Alright, so, here's where things, of course, can be bad for Goku Black. I don't, like, if we try and get cheeky here and put him in slot 1, do we think that that's going to work out well? I don't really, I'm not dying, yeah, this is where having to get hit. It's in that last run, things went perfect, right? Because turn 1, there was 4 attacks in slot 2. I'm going to try this. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? We die. Let's just see how it goes. Remember, Topo doesn't have his intro up either, so floating Topo is just a dead duck here. All right. Well, sure. We'll do one more. We're dead, but yeah, we'll come right back in. That's fine. That's fine. It's just, I mean, you're gonna have to just move with what the boss does. I guess, you know, it's like we'd have to put him in slot 3 right there. But, like, getting hit from the boss, I hate. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Because you can't control where the boss is attacking. And, you know, yeah, you got it. We'll jump right back in. Alright, Goku Black was in slot 7 this time, so here we go. Alright, yeah, damn. Alright, well, we definitely can't run Rose Goku Black in slot 1 here. We always gotta pretty much prioritize Broly, Chi, and Lemo. They gotta come. They gotta come first, like always. Unfortunately, there's only gonna be the one attack in the middle right there. We'll be able to get 7 orbs. That's fine. At least there is still a decent amount of rainbow orbs for Rose Goku Black at the end right here. So he's at 435k. Remember that Broly, Chi, and Lemo when they super on 24 key again? They're gonna give that damage reduction support, which could help as well. The biggest problem for me, I mean, besides like needing to be on Super Boss, of course, it's him needing to get hit. That's just like the second I saw that in his details too, like my heart just sinks because this is such an obvious full dodge character. Like I'm sorry, like again, people are weird about dodge, but like it's the most obvious full dodge ever. But I feel like if you go too heavy with dodge, it's not gonna work. We're getting the hidden potential system with regularity. Okay, I'll take it. We're still in a phase where we could debuff as well. That's good. All right. Let's just keep going. We'll get a couple of more turns. Hopefully, we are going to get a chance to build Physical Goku Black up before the end. I mean, that's one of those things where it's like, you know, on any given fight, we just really got to put him where the, like, if there is, like, right here, like, if it's like, okay, like, we got to win no matter what, I definitely would have just floated him. Just put him in front of as many attacks as possible. Ay, damn, dude. Like, I almost want to, like, maybe take... So we have 2 dodge nodes on him. We haven't had any cheeky dodges here, but I'm actually so fearful of this base Goku Black. I don't know. Like, it's not a problem with Kid Buu. Like to this extent, where it's, like, a huge issue. I do think that if we don't get those hits, though, this Goku Black, man, it's just gonna be bad. Should we pop this? I don't know. Well, maybe. All right, here we go. Moving on to the next rotation. Ah, damn. Okay. That's UI Goku that did that. All right, but we got... Okay. We got the 2 different physical orb changing. We got one from Broly and Lemo because their HP was low, and we got one from Goku Black. Damn, I'd like to... I always prefer to have Broly and Lemo support, but... I mean, I just... We can't... You can never just play around with them. Like, you just gotta get them their 7 and don't ask questions. Alright, so the best we'll be able to get right here is 7. What's our defense? We're 174. Let's grab this. Let's see what it's gonna go up to. 679. UI Goku does hit decently hard right here, so he certainly would slap us up. When going through a lot of these tough fights, this is probably what we're going to end up with, is Broly, Chai, and Lemo paired up with Physical Goku Black. And then I want to get Physical Goku Black as many orbs as possible always, but we got to just make sure they're getting orbs. And then try and keep as many straggler rainbow orbs around for the Roses. The problem here is what we're going to do in the other slot 1. I'll probably... I mean, I guess we would be running Topo in these tough fights. Dude, what the hell? We're getting the hidden potential system every single time. I mean, it makes him look better for the showcase. I'll take it, but... We're also eating... I feel like our luck has been very good, mostly, in this video so far. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Like, he's eating all the hits. He's not getting us cheeky dodges, which for this video is good. He's getting the hidden potential system as well. Remember, one thing about as a super EZA character as he is, he's not gonna be getting like stat buffs when he supers, right? He's not getting, you know, defense on an additional super or more attack. The only super attack effect he has is the debuff, which, I mean, there are big time fights like Kid Buu, Blue Gogeta, Cell Max several turns in where it'll help. By the way, against Cell Max, I almost think that this Goku Black is like, he's basically just like completely unrunnable against Cell Max, I think. Alright, we could just transform into God Topo here. And drop this. It's not gonna hurt at all to do that. Yeah, God Topo. I guess I didn't really think I would be running God Topo. On super bosses, but I mean, again, he's helping, no doubt about it. Because I mean, Topo is at least creating rainbow orbs, right? Which is again going to be a big deal. All right, that Goku Black might have been able to get slapped up by UI right there. I think this UI is like right around the cusp of 2 million damage on a super attack. That, like, just, like, little rinky-dink 66% damage reduction is usually not enough. Alright, so UI's done here. Sure. Alright, let's just continue hoping that the rainbow, or the orb changing goes good. I mean, the one thing that is nice is against the Supreme Battle Spectacle enemies, Goku Black is double orb changing, right? So there's the rainbows. And then I guess the physical orb changing sometimes sucks ass, though. Yeah, we got to give that to them. Like, again, no matter what, they always got to come first. We can hit this, though, to get the attack support. Yeah. I always prefer to go a different type orb besides physical. 6 is what we're going to get. Okay. I mean, we've been able to get a consistent, you know, 6+ here. 853. Yeah, but I mean, he does still get 150% when he supers. Well, actually, it's just one attacking. I'm seeing how we could do, again, Gogeta, you know, Red Zone movie boss rush, the Beast Gohan fights, and I'm seeing in my head how these fights could go good. Like, I could see how we could win, right? Like, we, you know, eat a super attack on one turn, and we survive with, you know, at least a little bit of health, and then Broly-Chan and Lemon create the full field of orbs, and then Goku Black could look really crazy. Or they could look really crazy. Both of them can eat off of the orbs, right? 15 million right here, okay. Remember, there's going to be wildly up and down stats from Goku Black. I mean, as a nuking character, right? Like, that's why, like, I definitely did want to do a second run just to kind of see, like, where a lot of these stats were going to start to end up at. Okay. I think we've seen enough from Super EZA Physical Goku Black so far. Not bad. Alright, guys, so Super EZA Physical Goku Black. We could definitely see how this boy would be able to put in serious work. Things could crumble down on us, but things could go well also. I mean, really, could I ask for more or want for more from a Super EZA, though? I mean, we gotta remember that this guy is... I mean, this guy came out, like, it was, like, right around when Rosé was first revealed in the anime. Like, think about how old these characters are, so. Alright, this is Dark Menace Goku Black. Leader skill is Physical Type Key 3 and 120% of stats. Could use him as a cheeky battlefield leader. I know most people don't just use, just mono teams like I do, but I think it works pretty effectively. Super attack is the Black Power Ball. Does immense damage to the enemy and then greatly lowers enemy attack and defense. The debuff is definitely helpful, right? For sure. Kid Buu, Cell Max, Blue Gogeta. You know, the defensive debuff might help against Supreme Battle Spectacle Trunks. So, you know, we got some good stuff there. His passive skill, the Rush of Battle. He gets 50% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. Then he gets 150% defense when attacking with 3 or more key spheres. That's a huge thing right there. Where it's like after he, you know, gets his attack with that off, I mean, his defensive numbers were going to be looking pretty good. A lot of these turns, he would have been fine against basically anything except for Gogeta. So, and I mean, for a Super EZA, like, I'll definitely take that. Then he gets 1 key, 30% attack and defense with every attack received. Up to 5 key and 150% attack and defense. I just hate this part of it. Him needing to get hit, it's just so inconsistent. Even if, you know, you're going to put 0 dodge on him. I would recommend 4 dodge on him, but mostly because of that gold defensive equip, right? Which is has the 4 dodge attached to it. I'm tempted to remove 2 nodes and just go, like, additional. Like, take 6 points of dodge off and put him into additional. I might do that. I am actually very fearful of this guy dodging and not getting this build up in a way that, again, for Kid Buu, it just doesn't scare me at all. So, then Goku Black will create rainbow key spheres, and he gets an extra 10% attack and defense per key sphere obtained if there's a Goku family category enemy or if all allies are super bosses. Again, remember, every character is going to look worse on super bosses, but, I mean, the combo of Broly-Chan and Lemon plus Goku Black could be pretty effective, especially if we're fighting a super class enemy, which just is so then Goku Black gets 20% crit permanently every time he gets 3 hits in battle. So with 15 hits, he'd have guaranteed crits, but 15 hits from a mostly slot 2 character is not really going to happen. And then right here, Randomly changes key servers a certain type other than physical to physical if there's a superclass enemy. So, I mean, he is essentially going to be double orb changing, which could help Broly, Shine, Lemo a lot. Now, regardless of anything, you're going to have to just give them their orbs. But, like, they'll be a very capable slot 1 for super bosses, which super bosses, that's, like, their biggest struggle. Right? Topo on super bosses is not going to have his intro, so base Topo is far weaker than Topo on his own team. But, God Topo is still really good. So, at least slot 1 on 1 rotation. Like, this is probably what I'm going to try and do running through a lot of these tough fights, is we'll try and do Broly, Shine, Lemo plus Physical Goku Black, but remember, a lot of bosses lock right now. There's a ton of locking fights, so you're not always, again, able to just keep rotations. And then there's also Extreme Class Allies 3 key 30% defense that he gives, which is nice. I mean, I don't know why he doesn't also give attack, but, I mean, I'll still take it. All right, that's nice. Then its links are Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle. Pretty good, right? Like, he's going to prepare for battle with, like, Broly. He, of course, is a Big Bad Bosses character. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. I feel like I like this Goku Black a lot more than I thought I was gonna. I feel like I was more positive of him than others were from his details. Like, I knew he'd be solid. But I think he's looking even a little bit better than I was thinking he was going to be. It's more so the fact that he needs to get hit and you need to run him on super bosses are the issues. But we'll see. Maybe things will go very, very nice for us. 12 key multipliers, 140%. This is actually low, by the way. But I'm just curious. There's no way that it's different on Global, right? Because remember, Physical Goku Black is a lot different on Global and JP. It's still 140% on Global, okay. All right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the categories here for Super EZA Physical Goku Black. Again, he does have a lot of categories, but it's mostly not going to be a factor unless we're specifically fighting Goku family enemies. So he, of course, is on the Realm of Gods category team. Sure. With all the other fusions, Zamasu, type characters and Roses and stuff like that. Goku Black is also in the Potara category. Always good for Potara buffs. I'll take that. Goku Black is also on the Future Saga category team. Future Saga getting quite a few buffs to Celebration. That's nice. Then Goku Black is on the Time Traveler team. We'll take it. Time Traveler has a great roster. Goku Black is also on the Kamehameha category team. Okay, very good. I am hoping that one of these Dokkan Fest LRs coming up, or Carnival LRs, could be a Kamehameha leader. It'd be very fun. Goku Black, what is this? This is Inhuman Deeds? Yeah, this is the Inhuman Deeds category right here. One day this will get a real leader as well. Then he's also on Corroded Body and Mind. Sure. This is up there as one of the worst categories in the game. It's just the roster is just so small. He's also here on Worldwide Chaos. Yeah, this is Worldwide Chaos. When I run this guy going up against the Beast Gohan fights, I think we will use Double Fusion Zamasu. And so, Goku Black will be fine because it's going to be a Goku family enemy, so he'll still be Rainbow Orb changing. But then we could get, like, some of the Majin Buu characters. Like, we'll have Kid Buu on there, Buu tanks and stuff like that. I think it'll work well. So there's Worldwide Chaos. Then he's also on the Power of Wishes category team. Because, of course, he steals Goku's body with the Super Dragon Balls. Sure. And then finally, he is on the Super Bosses category. Damn near my least favorite team. I'm really hoping that the Part 2 LR is a dominant Super Bosses buff. That's really all I want. Just give us... The character could be restricted to only Super Bosses. Like, if we got... Okay, think of what LR Ginyu is for Special Pose. If we get that for Super Bosses, I'm over the moon. I'm screaming W. Amatsu the GOAT. Amatsu strikes again with another W. That's what we're looking for. Build up Super Bosses. One thing, Super EZAs are just such an amazing thing for Dokkan, man. Because it's like now, it's just an extra... These Super EZA characters are so good. They're hitting all of them. and it's just such a buff. Like, there's now more slots for these Dokkan Fest characters to be better. Like, Topo and Physical Rose and, you know, Fat Boo and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I mean, with these Super EZA characters dropping, again, it's another slot to help the Dokkan Fest character. So, the major issues of 2023 for me, where Super 17 gets horrible treatment, Kale, Turles, Super Trunks get all these horrible treatment, that if Super EZAs stay like this, that's a thing of the past. Because all these Super EZAs have been hits, I think. Now, let's see how this guy's going to work. Super Bosses still needs help, but, I mean, this guy did look pretty damn good here.